I spent many years at Leeds Met before I was sacked for playing badminton on a crime scene.
As an expert autograph hunter, I've spoken to all sorts of famous munchkins. Here's a clip of me having a telephone chinwag with Samuel L. Jackson.
That's spot on, that's spot on.
Do you want to ask me a question, Finn? Flynn, or do you want me to just riff about how sad my life is?
The taxi driver has just dropped off.
This little chomo over here.
He's just dropped off. He's just dropped off Jake Jakes by an alleyway, which Christopher Walken lives in. The taxi driver says, yeah, I can take you to someone who can help you get Tom Hanks's address.
Every time someone thinks about hiring me for a job, they somehow get wind of Culture My Arts, and that's me out of the picture, you know?
So the cabbie's dropped me off in this scary alleyway. He said somebody who could help me find Tom Hanks. I'm filling me pants with cake.
Did somebody say Tom Hanks?
Really good.
Isn't that good?
Really good.
Isn't it good?
I did try and make a run for it one time, but they fucking, I don't know, they chased me out, and now I'm on cleaning duty apparently.
Let's go from hello, is anyone there? Do you want to swallow that bad boy? Yeah.
Get that
And do you want to swallow the sweet as well?
Did somebody say Tom Hanks?
Oh my God! You're Christopher Walkens. You were with Tom Hanks in that film Catch Me If You Can.
That guy said he'd get me a job on Toy Story 3. Now I live in this alleyway.
Yeah, lawsuits. You were with Tom Hanks in that film, Catch Me If You Can. I think we're going to have a few problems from Tom Hanks.
Just tell me where Tom Hanks lives.
Only if you kill him.
No!
Okay. Just break a few bones then.
No!
We've alluded to some conspiracy theories in one sketch. And, yeah, I think he might have a few issues.
Who sent you? The FBI? I already told you, those conspiracies aren't true.
No! Christopher Walken sent me. Will you sign this Mona Lisa like the one in Da Vinci Code?
Yeah, we'll take him to court. That's fine by me.
Can you forget what I said about the FBI?
I don't know. I've already heard it with me ears now.
If anything, a lawsuit with Tom Hanks would do some serious profile boosting.
I tell you what, if you sign my bits and pieces, I shall never speak of it again.
Deal. What do you want me to sign?
Bonza!
I've got an overdraft. I'm ready to take on Tom.
I guess you'll have to sign. Oh, this live grenade from Saving Ryan's Private.
I think Culture My Arts could be a film.
This is Willy Kazoo on Love,
It
featuring
is.
Willy Kazoo. Who's Lewis?
Who is me?
I think Daniel Day-Lewis is really itching for the chance to play Willy Kazoo.
Yeah, this is quite funny actually.
This is tragic. What happened to him?
Eleanor Thorne, clearly Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, a marriage and divorce in like a minute flat.
I'm wearing the same shirt in all these videos, but I promise you it's taken us 3 days. And counting.
I think Willy is deserving of love.
Love, love, love. Is it a naturally occurring whirlwind of passionate whimsy? Or should Harry and Sally be shot for treason?
Just not in the way that he gets it in this series.
What a shame. You didn't answer quick enough. I'm Willy Kazoo, and this week's taboo is love.
It's unexpected. It normally occurs in the shower.
I'm gonna get Ben in.
Yeah? Is Ben Giuseppe?
I don't do a very good Italian accent.
That will do.
Yes, Italian accent.
Really.
Is love a nebulous, airy-fairy concept for the weak, silly, and even sillier? Or is it real? Like a fax machine?
I don't know what Finn was thinking when he wrote that part.
Have you ever seen a gothic clown, Connor Flynn?
From my angle, you look like a koala.
What was he thinking, do you know?
This is my impression of a koala. Oh, eucalyptus.
And don't get me wrong, I love the work they do on CBBS, but it's just a different kettle of fish, isn't it?
I've arrived at an Italian restaurant called Senza Amore for a speed dating night. Will I be hospitalized after a head-on collision with true love? I heavily doubt it.
He gives good journalists a bad name.
Oh, the amount of spit that has been on that fucking microphone.
You've basically sucked Byron's face.
Loads of them have chlamydia. I mean, I can't talk, I've got the clap, but okay.
It's like putting a Johnny on, innit? You can tell I'm a virgin.
Giuseppe!
Let the dating begin.
Let the dating begin.
Loads more oomph. Let the dating.
No oomph at all.
Right, you ready?
Don't do oomph here.
Oomph.
Only.
I don't like oomph.
You want it?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Yes, really.
Bring on the dates of speed.
Let the dating begin. Happy little soul, Finian.
Hello, I'm Willy Kazoo. I make radio stories about taboos. What's your favourite taboo?
I don't think I could possibly say here. It's too big a taboo.
Baloney! I practically wrote a book on taboos. Tell me this instant.
Well, okay.
Ah! Disgusting! Next date! Come on, let's get this over with.
Willy Kazoo?
Eleanor Thorne? Of Culture My Arts? What are you doing speed dating?
Willy's romance with Eleanor Thorne is probably the best thing that could happen to the guy.
I'm a lifelong singleton with a missing toe. Isn't it obvious?
That doesn't sound good from that side of the mic.
No one should have to suffer through this shit on their own.
I had no idea you were single.
Well, I'm married to journalism.
But it's complicated.
You love to see it.
Oh, Eleanor, I'm feeling something in my belly. I think it's love.
I feel it too, Willy.
That line's great. I knew someone was gonna laugh.
I feel it too, Willy. It's such a delightful rush of emotion that I've never felt before. Yet, it's like I've been searching for it my whole life.
Oh, Eleanor, let's leave this place and elope. Be Eleanor Thorne. That is your name.
Nothing.
Be Eleanor Kazoo.
I will. Let's spend the rest of our lives in bliss.
We'll have children. How many?
Let's have two. 2 boys. We'll call one Frank and one Willy Jr.
Well, it was a bit of a sticky one still.
That sounds fun, Dabby. Oh, we'll have a little cottage, and you can quit your job and take care of the young tiddlywinks.
Quit my job? But I'm a far more senior broadcaster than you. Surely you recognise that. I could never leave Culture My Arts.
But I bust taboos. My work is important. I can't be a stay-at-home dad.
Classic chauvinist pig. My career means something too.
Oh, do give over, Thorn. Those news stories are about as interesting as they always are. That is to say, not very.
You're the back end of a brute, Kazoo! And a dick! I thought I married a gentleman! Turns out, I was wrong. You know what? I am leaving you! And I'm taking the kids with me! Have a good life.
That's right. Sod off, Thorn. I never felt any love anyway. Giuseppe, 20 orders of ice cream, please.
A fancy gelato! Haribo!
Yes, got the roll of the tongue there.
Byron,
Yeah, fine.
what has been your favourite part of recording Series 2 so far?
I think it's got to have been the baby shower.
Off to the side it.
No, I haven't actually. Larry, would you like a car seat?
I really enjoyed the time that he got to spend with Ben.
To be completely honest with you, I don't want to see Byron.
Come
here, Byron Deans. Right, now watch your head on. He looks like a 12-year-old on steads, which I do quite like.
There you go, baby.
I just want to see him working in a corner shop, to be honest.
There you go. Get it in.
You all right, Byron? How you doing? Yeah. Just me crisps.
Open.
How's the wife and kids?
Open.
Oh, what's that? Sorry, you don't have any.
Open.
Silly me.
Him and Ben were previously in a relationship.
I feel like I'm watching something illegal. I know, I'm so sorry.
But they did decide to end things.
This baby need changing.
Murray, are you taking notes?
Yes.
And he was heartbroken.
I did take particular note of the squeeze the nose so the mouth
Suffocate your baby to feed it.
This is quite nice.
No, honestly, if that's an open invitation. If anyone wants to try and find, something in Culture My Art Series 2 that's in any way indelicate.
Can't use any of this, really.
Big old bucket full of swimmy sperms out.
If you've listened to Culture My Arts and you heard, you heard some heard some nasty stuff. That wasn't me. That was you. You inferred that. I was just saying we probably can't use any of you walking in because every time it's always about sperm.
Can't tell if I'm depressed or just bored of being here. Like The Purge. Think of The Purge. But is it the third one that's quite shit?
Yeah.
With the girl that's running around in the street with a nice dress on.
That's gonna be.
That's gonna be me. Yeah.
Bored of being here is more likely.
Where are you getting that dress from?
New look.
You and all the madness go. How do you know?
Okay.
And then that could be any goose. This is why I picked you for this. Is when you go, why won't this goose break? That's kind of
like a New York detective. Like interrogation room 6. Suspect Brian the Goose.
Brian the Goose, backed by popular demand.
Yeah, Brian the Goose. We did a thing on Instagram. Said if Brian the Goose could come back, how should he come back? And someone said serial killer. So, like a good writer, I nixed the idea.
Now on Shitflix, Brian the Goose, The Murders. Watch the 68-part documentary about the infamous serial killer who went from eating loaves to serving life.
I was taught from a young age that I could do whatever I want with my cock.
That could be any goose.
Hello. You alright?
But even when Brian the Goose was finally brought into custody, police couldn't get him to crack.
We've had rampant honking and cracking in a nearby lake.
You were spotted wearing a balaclava with a knife gaffer taped to your wing.
Or should I say, quack.
I hereby sentence one Brian the Goose to life in prison.
Exclusive to Shitflix.
I would watch that. And I would watch 68 parts.
You would.
I'd watch
You would watch all 68 parts of Brian the Goose, the Plaid Cymru MP. Don't stuff things into my sentences like a Christmas goose, because I won't have it. Maybe you'll find out what the scene is if I come to you in my own time and tell you, instead of you bloody... Oh, what are you doing? What's the scene? Oh, what are you doing? Where are you? What's the scene? Well, can I come round for chippy tea? Sad, isn't it? Ready when you are.
Get your hands up! DCI Bill Fickle here, formerly of Leeds Police. Struck off the force for parking on a lollipop lady. Now freelance. What's the crime?
I just try my best. I try my best when I'm, going about my day. To put it behind me.
Bill, you came just in time. Someone's stolen the finale of this episode.
First things first. You called the police, son. That means you're the first suspect.
Do you think I can afford counselling?
I hate Listen, I hate presenting this show. I would not want to delay it ending. It's not in the interests of me or those listening. Poppycocks. Being poppycocks it's all good. That's all good.
Poppycocks.
It is me who controls all of them.
Where's the final segment?
I've no idea. It's just a way of me hiding all my crimes, to be honest with you.
I can smell liars, you know. They smell like Grimsby.
I promise, I don't know. It wasn't me, it was Lewis Hall. I do have 2 Lewises.
And you're a woman, correct?
Yes.
Not guilty.
What kind of logic is that?
Save it, son. She was too female to be a criminal. That's basic law, that.
I kind of hope this project isn't successful.
You're a god-awful policeman, that's fine. And then this last bit between us.
I'm already fucked up just from 5 t-shirt sales.
Kwame King, tell me, have we met in a previous sketch? Right before I was canned for using my taser to kill spiders. Now stop distracting me! Did you steal the final segment?
Of course not, sir.
Do you know what this police badge says?
Billy Bluecoat, beer enforcement officer. The truth is, we came back from a stag.
Oh, sorry, that's one from a stag do.
I'm not going to tell you whose stag it was. Famous, though. You're a god-awful policeman. We've not got any closer to cracking this mystery since you rolled in here on your sad excuse for a police vehicle.
That's a standard issue patrol tricycle. Leave the 3-wheeler out of this.
Not going to tell you. Like Sculpture My Arts, though.
If I can't solve this case, nobody can. Face it, Frank, you're never gonna find the finale song.
Really maniacal. Face it, Frank. You're never gonna find that finale song. Not gonna tell you. Hold on a second. You stole the ending, you dodgy so-and-so. Bill Oddie. Call yourself a copper?
Well, I'm not, am I? I was kicked out of the force. I just wasn't cut out for it. Too clumsy. Too stupid. I hated gingers.
Bit political, ooh.
They gave me this horrible nickname when I left the police.
What?
Sting!
That's pretty funny.
It may be to you, but to me, it's a constant reminder of my failure. When I found out what your finale for Series 2, Episode 5 was, I had to steal it. I don't want to hear that song. It hurts too much.
Bill, don't you see? You can't fight destiny. Your determination to change the future has only led us to the same end. We've got to play it. It's the only way.
Why?
Sometimes we've got to face our demons. Plus, I think this sketch has run its course.
Happy?
Do you ever have butter in your eel pie?
I'm not a fucking cockney.
You're a fucking cockney.
We're running a bit behind, but we'll do.
Sniff the sponge.
No. I have it over when we go to just bite the sponge.
None of us
Do you
have done that
realise
before.
what has happened to these mics over the last few days?
I know.
Have you? No. You don't understand though.
I am Rupert Murdoch!
We have to switch to foxes.
Yes, that's brilliant!
This is my impression of a koala. Squeeze it and it starts dripping.
I hope that's a joke, because you've just made me very uncomfortable.
I'm not ashamed. I have that effect on
Stop
people.
milking the mic.
Any of my characters were to go onto a t-shirt as so amicably produced by Rachel Malbon.
Yeah, the merchandise.
Come here so I don't stretch your lovely shirt.
You know, it hasn't been massively successful, but they don't half look nice, do they? Well, you asked me to wear it yesterday, and I'm a little bitch, so I did.
Poppycock's cartoon was really cool. Send me money so I can buy my own face on a t-shirt.
You can get these, you know. If you become a patron, you can get one of these.
You laughed at the end.
But yeah, don't put my face on a t-shirt. You'd get arrested. It's indecent exposure.
So close to it. Do you know where your nipples are?
Yes, nestled here.
Okay, that's a good start.
How far do you reckon I can stick this microphone up on?
Not far enough for you to kill yourself.
I'm an independent juror on this. I mean, I for one think I know how far he could stick it up his bum.
I think you could fit it up there quite comfortably and rattle it around.
I think he'd get it up there, but these little things would be dangling out the end.
There's never a dull moment with Ben around, but sometimes you just wish he'd shut the fuck up.
Only one way to find out. I do have a couple of recurring characters, yeah. And they're all scumbags. I hate them. Finian?
Yes?
The butter, please. What's his face? Billy Puffin off.
Billy Huffin' Puffy! Oh, I got a bit of sandwich in my mouth. Let me spit it out. Hold on.
Beth is playing someone called Julie and Judy.
Julie! You're on live now. Come on, love.
In the last series and then this series. This is like a gang war between Judy and Doreen.
You give me your Figaro's or this doily will be in your windpipe and I'll do that again because that was fucking shit.
Yes, she's played an old lady twice. What's the problem? She's developed a niche.
Before Toto hold the line, I asked, what do you hate the most?
She comes in with a tin full of travel sweets. We're getting a bit sadder and tragic now, so... Yes, well, my joints are too old for the big green wheelie one. A cup of Bovril. And she says,
Yes, I'm ready to do my old lady voice.
Yes, love, spit it out. You can sort your dentures out later. We're live.
and she's got some kind of long thing.
Well, I hate bin day the most.
So don't worry about pigeonholing Beth. She loves it. She loves doing it.
What did you ask? If we enjoyed spending our time with Ben? No, was the resounding answer.
Well, I refuse to work with Beth. Completely refuse to work with her, so either she goes or I go.
We'll go again. How is this, Connor? Yes, good.
Oh, don't get me started on bin day, love. In fact, I think it's absolutely garbage. Shooting!
Yes, well, my joint's too old for the big green wheelie one.
Save it for the memoirs, Julie.
Everyone's been... I don't know what you mean to say. So maybe on the last day we could get everyone on the stage. What, like, I'm just going to sit here and say, no, they're all crap. They were all great. We could get everyone on the stage just to kind of link and bow. I don't know, I can just say, like, oh, thank you for watching the Culture My Arts documentaries, and then we all bow on the stage. Do you think that's a good idea? And then you just fade out then. Have you just filmed me talking about the idea for the ending?
Yes.
So, can this be like a foreshadowing of the ending?
Yes.
Except they're now... It's not foreshadowing, they just know what's going to happen.
Was it worth it in the end?
No.